YouTube, YouTube, what's the fucking word? It's your boy Yoy, best that ever did it. A true winner, 6 p.m. Back with some college basketball for Thursday, January 8th. Make sure y'all subscribe if you ain't subscribed already. Tell a friend, tell a family member. Join the channel. Join my Discord, my Telegram chat for my top plays. Best plays of the day, best plays of the month, best plays of the year, future bets, all of that. Multiple sports, not just college basketball. Free to join till March. We're going to keep running it up, going viral. Run it up. Like this video. Comment your top 3 picks. Let's dive right into it. Hofstra at Towson. Hofstra, 1.5 point underdogs. 7-2 on the road, 11-2 against the spread. Towson is the 5-1 home team here, but I got to go with Hofstra. Chicago State catching 2.5 against Farley Dickinson. And Farley Dickinson at the crib, 0-2 against the spread at home. Chicago State still is one of the worst teams in the country. And Farley Dickinson in the 300s as well, so don't think it's just, Farley Dickinson is just some type of good team or none either, but they're a little bit better than Chicago State. I know what I'm getting out of this team. Farley Dickinson versus Chicago State, who kind of kept it close with Wagner last game out. Same little 1-point spread. Before that, we haven't seen them look competitive at all except for this UIC game where they was really, really just couldn't miss. You know what I mean? Farley Dickinson money line. UMass Lowell at Bryant, and I got to go with UMass Lowell to lose the game. Give me Bryant straight up. Maine at UMBC, and then this is a damn UMBC team who has not covered the spread at home all year, but they still win the games though. You know what I mean? 4-2 at home, playing their best basketball there versus a 1-8 road team in Maine. Give me UMBC money line. Northwestern on the road. Got a bad matchup. Michigan State too much for these boys. And especially that the fact that Northwestern hasn't covered the road spread all year. What makes you suggest that they're going to cover this one? You know what I mean? Versus a real good team in Michigan State. Give me Michigan State. Drop this points down to a little like 7.5, 6.5. 13 is a little bit much, but give me the spread with Michigan State. Wagner playing SFPA, St. Francis, Pennsylvania. Give me Wagner all day long, money line. Mercyhurst catching 9 points on the road at LIU. The Sharks, 3-1 at the crib, 3-1 against the spread. Give me the Sharks, money line there. Liberty -6 against La Tech, and we've been fucking looking to fade La Tech in conference play. Last 2 games, faded him. Middle Tennessee blew them out by about 37. Like, god damn. Beat down. Tulane beat you by 8. And Western Kentucky just beat you on the road. So when you're at home, where they at today, they beat up on Indiana State by 2 points before losing to them on the road by 9. You played Jackson State at home. Alcorn. Come on, man. UL Lafayette. You ain't really played nobody at the crib at all. You feel me? So that 8-0 home shit, that shit cap. You know what I mean? That shit foo-foo. Give me Liberty all day long. I'm laying the spread too. I'm not looking to back La Tech. Louisiana Tech is not really real. They're not a real 8-win team. New Hampshire at NJIT. NJIT will win the game here. They got a little bit more 3-point power to inflate the score. We watched them play against High Point, covered the number because they just couldn't miss a 3. You know what I mean? And especially against High Point on the road. So I know they could be at home in their own gym where they practice, where they've been on the whole offseason at, against a 0-8 road team in New Hampshire. Give me an NJIT. No bet. Hampton at Campbell. Campbell's laying 8. Campbell will win the game, money line. Central Arkansas playing Bellarmine. Bellarmine is going to lose the game. Give me Central Arkansas all day long. Bellarmine's a sneaky team though. That 5-8 record, they real good at covering spreads. So be careful with that one. I'm not betting that shit though, but Bellarmine is sneaky though. You can't really just fade them every out. Central Arkansas is the better team though. Give me Central Arkansas. Get their first road win. William & Mary at Monmouth. Monmouth 4-2 at the crib versus William & Mary. Give me William & Mary all day long. Old Dominion plus the 4. They 0-9 on the road. And Coastal Carolina's at home where they play their best basketball. But we did see them put up a clunker last time out against Georgia State of all teams in the world. Right after you take a good Georgia Southern team to OT, you're still at the crib and you lose by 18 points. You know what I mean? To Georgia State. So I see why it's a 4-point spread for Old Dominion's weak ass. But I got to go with Coastal Carolina in this one. I'm not betting it. North Alabama at EKU. EKU is laying 6, and I think the fuck not. EKU shouldn't be laying anything over 1. Give me North Alabama all day long plus the points. One of the top players right there. North Alabama should not be no 6-point underdogs. You feel me? Last time we seen these two teams play, 67-88 beat down at North Alabama. I'm not saying they beat them by 21 again, but they definitely not losing to EKU. UNC Wilmington 4-1 on the road, but they are 1-4 against the spread. Going up against a Northeastern team who's super mediocre, fell off a cliff. Started the year strong. We made a couple dollars off of them in the beginning of the year, but since then, they just been burning money. UNC Wilmington's going to beat the dog shit out of these boys. I ain't going to even hold y'all. It's not even a 4-point game. It's going to be in a 7 to 9 point range for me. Give me the 7 to 9 point win for UNC Wilmington. Wilmington solid. Don't sleep on Wilmington. Don't ever disrespect them with a 4-point spread against Northeastern. I don't give a fuck if they on the road. Give me UNC Wilmington, man. Stony Brook, they fell off the face of the fucking earth too. They was hot as fuck earlier this year. Let's look at what Stony Brook's been doing lately. Beat A&T, North Carolina A&T by 1. Lose to William & Mary by 20. Lose to Hampton on the road. Lose to Marist on the road. Lose to Albany at home by 16. Central Michigan, okay, you beat them by 23. Cool. Columbia, you beat them in overtime. Cool. LMU on the road. That's your best win of the season. Wow, cool. You feel me? That's a very good win, though, that LMU game. Other than that, dog, we haven't seen them do anything impressive. They beat Bethune-Cookman, Brown, Maine, and Central Michigan. You know what I mean? Columbia, that's a good win, too. Columbia and LMU. But other than that, man, Drexel, see what Drexel's been on. They lost to Hofstra outright at home. They beat up on that same Maine team by 18. Lost to College of Charleston. Lost to Wilmington by 12. Mount St. Mary's, you got that win. Howard beat you by fucking 8 points. LaSalle beat you on a neutral venue by 5. American beat you by 2. Colgate beat you. St. Joseph's beat you. Pennsylvania beat you. You only beat Morgan State by 5. You only beat Old Dominion by 4. I think Drexel's always hanging on by a thread every game. You have to hold your breath when you're betting on Drexel. Give me Stony Brook plus the 4.5. I can't get there with them boys, Drexel. You got to hold your breath every game. They just, nah. Queens versus Jacksonville. I love this matchup. Give me Queens all day, man. Queens is going to take this one. Get their first road win. I know Jacksonville Dolphins beat the damn Queens, the Royals, last time out, but nah. This is a different Jacksonville team this year. Losers of 5 straight. Yeah, 5 straight. Losers of fucking, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they 3-7 in their last 10. That's crazy. They've been playing some decent teams, and Texas A&M, Florida State, cool. But you lose in the Pacific by 15. Barely beat VMI by 2 points. No. Lipscomb beat you down. Austin P beat you down. I got to go with my boys. Queens, they got the better offense there. The defense might be a little better, but I got to go with the offensive power. Put up 91 points with EKU. Give me my boys. Lipscomb, Land 11, Stetson Hatters. I got to go with my boys. Lipscomb in this one. Austin P at Florida Gulf Coast. And Florida Gulf Coast is Land 3. Hold on. I was about to say, boy. Nah, I was about to get on that. This damn garbage, man. Alright. Florida Gulf Coast, Land 3. Austin P on the road. Like I said, man, I got to go with Austin P in this one. Austin P showed me much more formidableness, much more strength, much more talent defensively. Florida Gulf Coast can't stop a nosebleed. They can't stop a common cold from happening. Give me Austin P plus the points. Appalachian State at Georgia State. Appalachian State should not be this fucking short of a favorite. Georgia State is still the same Georgia State team we know and love to fade. I don't care if they've beat Coastal Carolina by 15, 17 points. Then they beat Marshall on the road. They beat, this even better. They beat this App State team at App State. You know what I mean? So this is a revenge angle for App State. I really, really love it, though. App State's not dropping 2. We already know what to expect from Georgia State. You lose. Beat up on a Division II school. You lose. Beat up on Jacksonville State. You lose. Got an App State win. Look a little bit deeper into the stats of that game. Georgia State shot 21 threes, made 7, 15 free throws out of 20. App State shot 58% from the free throw, missing 10 free throws, and they also made 7 threes. 6 turnovers for App State compared to 12 for Georgia State. Like I said, 75% free throw compared to 54. And still, the turnover battle still lost by Georgia State. I got to go with App State to have a better shooting night and get the outright win. In a revenge spot, give me App State to beat up on one of the worst teams in the country. West Georgia at North Florida. North Florida is still one of the worst teams in the country, too. Give me West Georgia. I'm not scared to lay it with West Georgia. I know who West Georgia is. We seen this team beat the dog shit out of North Florida even last time they played, which was fucking last year. You know what I mean? Last January. So we know West Georgia could do it. You know what I mean? And it's going to be a very high-scoring one, too. North Florida's pace is one of the best. Their defense is one of the worst. Give me the over. Give me West Georgia. Stonehill, Central Connecticut. Central Connecticut stays at the crib. 4-1, where they play their best basketball. I got to go with Central Connecticut. They got some marquee wins over some, decent little power conference schools. Rutgers. I got to go with them boys. Central Connecticut at home. I like that little... They're 9-point spread for a reason, man. I might lay that with them. New Haven playing Lemoyne. I got to go with Lemoyne to lose the game. I'm not trusting Lemoyne in any aspect, or New Haven, you know what I mean? But if I had to pick a side, Lemoyne should win this game at home, but I got to go with New Haven, plus the points. No bet. Elon, North Carolina A&T. North Carolina A&T at the crib, 4-2 on the year. Elon, I'm gonna take Elon on the road though. They've been playing very good on the road, covering, getting wins, 3-3. I gotta go with Elon in that one. The Phoenix has the slightly, super slightly better defense. Super slightly better defense for Elon, better offense, super slightly for Elon as well. I gotta go with that boys on the road, the Phoenix. Binghamton laying 20. Vermont laying 20 against Binghamton, my bad. Binghamton's 4-12, one of the worst in the country. I gotta lay it with Vermont, but I'm not in love with the big number. I still gotta lay it with Vermont though. They can blow them out by 20. Delaware is playing Sam Houston on the road. It's a bad day to be a blue hen. Give me Sam Houston. I'm taking them boys on the spread and money line. Tennessee Martin, UTM, laying 3 on the road, coming into Moorhead's house where they are 4-0, and they're a favorite by 3 points. Give me Moorhead State. Denver at South Dakota State, and I'm going with South Dakota State all day long. Denver is a school, a city of music. That's what they're known for, hockey and music, not basketball. Give me South Dakota State, Jackrabbits at home. Money line play. North Dakota at Nebraska-Omaha. Nebraska-Omaha is the 6-point favorite, and I think the fuck not. North Dakota comes in, balls out. They can't even be more, you know what I mean? Be more fucking disguisable. This is a real trap game right here. Do not fall into shit like this. 6-point favorites for the home team, who's 0-3 against the number, 3-10 against the number all season. Give me the damn better covering team in North Dakota. North Dakota State playing UMKC. I hate UMKC. I don't like this team at all. They cover when they shouldn't. When you got them against it, you know what I mean? They find a way to bullshit you around. When you're taking them, they find a way to lose the game outright. Like, you don't see them really laying points at all. At all. I don't think they've been a favorite all year. You know what I mean? So, of course, they're going to, cover some spreads when you're never the favorite. You'll find a back door to cover every now and then or get a couple wins. Give me North Dakota State. This could get very ugly. -10. Abilene Christian at Tarleton State. Give me Tarleton State money line or the spread, but money line's better in that one. I think they still cover that 7 though. Give me Tarleton State minus the points and money line. So, Southern Utah University at Utah Valley. It's a bunch of U's. It's a tongue twister. Utah Valley is laying 20 though, and I'm laying it with them boys. Big dogs. They win in the conference this year probably. I don't know who really gonna keep up with these dudes in the WAC. Besides, you feel me? Of course, you already know who in the WAC. These boys definitely pull up them ranks, them standings. Pull up them standings all the way down here, man. Let's look at the WAC. You already know who's going to win the WAC, though. Let's be real, man. Who dominates every year? Utah Valley, Cali Baptist is not doing it this year. Even though they're 10-5 on the season, they're still 0-3 in conference play so far. But, like I said, Utah Valley's going to win this conference. Come on now. Utah Valley, nobody's scared of Utah Tech at all. At all. You know what I mean? So it's either really between Tarleton State, Utah Valley. Give me them big dogs to turn the fuck up, though, man. They gonna blow them boys out by 20. Southern Utah ain't covering that. It's not enough points. They might win that by 32, 34 points. Texas State, the Bobcats, is 5-point road dogs at Southern Miss. 4-1 at the crib, 0-3 against the number. What do we know from these two teams? Southern Miss covered against a good SEC school earlier in the year. Texas State started off the year very strong, fell off as of late. Do we know if Texas State can cover this? Yes. We do. Last time we seen these two teams play was overtime game. They usually play each other tight every year, every game. And in this specific conference, tight matchups are normal. You know what I mean? I got to go with these Texas State Bobcats to cover the spread. Southern Miss might still win, though. Idaho State, Northern Colorado. Give me Idaho State plus the points. And I like Northern Colorado, man. Northern Colorado got a good marquee win against the real Colorado Buffaloes, but went to go play at Montana, dropped both of them. Montana State, Montana Grizzlies, beat them both. Both of them got you beat down bad. You know what I mean? You lost to Denver at home comfortably. Give me Idaho State. Come in and be 6 points, 7-0 on the road against the spread is Idaho State after that one. Weber State, Northern Arizona. Arizona. Sorry to be you, boy. Weber State's taking that one. I don't give a fuck what NAU's home record says. 6-1 versus a 1-5 Weber State on the road. Give me Weber State all day long. ULM, Lafayette, matchup of the ULs, the Louisiana matchup. And I got to go with ULM 2. Last time we seen these two teams play, Louisiana Raging Cajuns this year beat them down by 14. Never was really close at all. Second half, they kept pace with them, but still 14, 13, went up to 17. You know what I mean? Never really had a shot. UL Monroe did. I think they get their revenge, though, or at least cover the spread. They know what they did wrong last game. And ULM's nobody I'm looking to back at all in any aspect, but I think it's hard to beat the same team twice. We've seen them keep it very, very close with Kansas State, with Texas State last time out, and I think they could keep it close here. Give me ULM plus the points. Raging Cajuns still win. Illinois playing Rutgers. Rutgers 0-2 against the spread, 0-2 on the road, money line. Versus my Illini, fighting Illini. How about them fucking Bears? Bear the fuck down. Fuck Green Bay. Taking them down Saturday. My Illinois team about to beat the dog shit out of Rutgers, though. Like I said, we tried to go with Illinois last time out. Nothing happened. Didn't cover the 15 against Penn State. Penn State's feisty, though. The defense is there. As you see, they covered against Michigan. They almost, beat them outright. They only lost by 2. So that's not really a bad cover, non-cover from Illinois. They're beating the damn Mizzous by, what? Fucking, god damn, that score is terrible. 43 points. We've seen Illinois beat decent teams. Texas Tech under their belt. Who else did they beat the fuck out of? They beat the shit out of Southern, but we talking about somebody on their competition level. Yeah, Tennessee beat Ohio State by 8. You beat Tennessee by 13 at their house. On a neutral venue, my bad. Could have beat Alabama. You only lose that game by 4. Texas Tech got you. You got them by 4 as well. So Rutgers, let's see, against the same type of competition. When you go step up on the road or at home even. Oregon, you won that overtime. That's an emotional win. Going on the road against a power, quad 1 opponent. Bad recipe. You lose to Ohio State at home by 7. You lose on the road at Seton Hall by 22. Michigan beat you by 41. Purdue beat you by 16. Notre Dame beat you by 5 on the road. Tennessee beat you by 25 on a neutral venue. I can't get there with Rutgers at all. Give me my boys Illini, lay the spread. University of Arkansas Little Rock versus SIU Edwardsville. And we seen Edwardsville come through, win the game against Lindenwood. They always beat that Lindenwood team. We were on Lindenwood in that one, though. I'm going to keep it a buck. Lindenwood is the better team this year, but historically, SIU dominates that matchup. This team, we just seen them actually lose outright because they should never have been the favorite against Tennessee State. And we were on Tennessee State now, and we know what University of Arlington Little Rock does when they go on the road. It's terrible. When they're at home against a certain team, it's terrible. Give me SIU Edwardsville money line. SEMO at Southern Indiana, and I gotta go with SEMO in that one. Tennessee State laying 7 against Western Illinois, laying the spread with Tennessee State. We just took them last game as a 1-point underdog at Arkansas Little Rock. Tennessee State had no problem winning that. Tennessee State covers this one as well. They should win their division this year. Tennessee State. I don't really see anybody in their way in the Ohio Valley. It's a little bit of comp if we want to look a little bit into it, Ohio Valley. But let's look at what they're really dealing with. You know what I mean? We ain't really, you feel me? We ain't really seen too many people like scaring them. Lindenwood is like the best team in this conference so far, but UT Martin could make a run. Got a good record, 11-4. Tennessee State's probably the best team out of those top 4 teams, though. Give me Tennessee State to win that division. UT Martin's fraudulent. They're all right, though. UT Martin ain't no doormat or nothing, but Tennessee State's still better than UTM. Tennessee State, I think they're the best in their conference. They beat the dog shit out of Western Illinois any day. Tennessee Tech at EIU. Now, this is a good game. I got to go EIU. Money line. Western Kentucky, New Mexico State. What a game here. This is going to be a big under. Like I said, everybody think it's the totals in 155. You just hear Western Kentucky, automatically think over. This is going to be a low-scoring game. New Mexico's going to slow this down at the house. Limit possessions. Give me the under. And I got to go with Western Kentucky plus the points. UC Davis at UC Santa Barbara. Give me UC Davis. Santa Barbara has no backbone. I don't care where they at. Neutral venue, home, church. I don't give a fuck where they at. UC Davis, cover the spread. Montana State at Eastern Washington. Washington is 4-point underdogs. It's not enough here. Montana State's blowing them boys out by 6, 7 or more. You know what I mean? This is at least 6.5 spread. Montana State dominates. Middle Tennessee at UTEP. UTEP's terrible. Middle Tennessee, it's not enough for them either. They're going to beat them by at least 8, 9, 10. One of those type of double-digit wins for Middle Tennessee. They should have no problem beating up on UTEP. I don't care if they're at the house or not. You know what I mean? Middle Tennessee is still 3-0 against the spread on the road. They have not shied away on the road. The defense is crazy good. UTEP, I feel bad for them boys. Give me Middle Tennessee blowout. Damn, I got a hole in my lip. Hold on. Montana on the road against the Idaho Vandals. Give me the Idaho Vandals. Montana is not consistent enough for me to trust them on the road. They will beat up on bad teams, though. But Idaho could hang their own with them. You know, they 5-0 at the crib. I think it goes to 6-0. Idaho wins the game. Pepperdine at San Diego. The Toreros, 4.5 favorites versus Pepperdine. Pepperdine's 4.5-point underdogs, man. 5-1 on the road they are, though, versus a San Diego who's 6-2 at home. They're feisty, covered against Gonzaga. I think they win this game as well. San Diego money line. UC Riverside at Cal State Bakersfield. Bakersfield is 3-point favorites, and I'm going with UC Riverside plus the points. Seattle at Oregon State. Oregon State's crazy bad. Is this the right? Yeah. This is the right team. These boys are terrible. I ain't gonna hold you. Give me Seattle any day of the week. I don't give a fuck what they're laying. Give me Seattle minus the spread. Pacific, Portland. Ooh-wee. This is a good matchup. Little do y'all know this is a real good matchup. Portland could ball. You know what I mean? We're going to see a lot of points in this one. But Portland's been fucking balling into a damn losing fucking streak. 6 in a row they lost. But they've been playing step-up kind of games. You know what I mean? All tough matchups. Oregon, Santa Barbara, that's really the worst loss besides Washington State. Washington State only beat you by 5, though. Santa Clara only beat you by 7. St. Mary's beat the dog shit out of you, and you only lost by 5 to San Francisco. So it's a lot of tough matchups in there. You beat Kent State at home, beat Long Beach by 20 at home, lost to St. Thomas, lost to Northern Colorado, and you lost to Wyoming badly by 40 damn near. Pacific should win this game. Favored it on the road for a reason, but I love the over though. We're getting into the 150s here. Best play in that one is the over. Long Beach, 10-point, 11-point underdogs at UCI. I can't lay any spreads with UCI right now. They're just on a, I don't know what they're on. You know what I mean? Terrible against the number. 1-5 at home out of 6 games. You're 1-5 at the crib against the spread. I can't get there. I know Long Beach should lose this game by margin. They should. I'm not betting on it. Cal State Fullerton's 13 and 14-point underdogs against UC San Diego. And I'm laying it with UC San Diego. I don't love the big number, but I have to lay it. I couldn't pick the other side. Cal Poly's 6.5-point underdogs. CSUN 6-point, 7-point favorites. And they've been covering spreads at home. I ain't gonna lie to you. The Matadors, that's when they play their best basketball. The refs on their side. They get a lot of love from the refs, a lot of free throws. Give me CSUN. I think they could build up enough. They could be up at 4 or 5 points at halftime and outscore them by another 3 or 5 points in the second half. 10-point win, 9-point win for CSUN. Utah Tech, Cali Baptist, and what do you think in this one? Because Utah Tech, like I said, is at the top of the conference at the moment. You know what I mean? Been doing good in their conference. Cali Baptist, 9-point favorites. But they're 1-5 as well, like fucking UC Irvine. They're winning at home, but they're not covering shit. Utah Tech covers here, 9-point spreads, too much. Ohio State, Oregon. Give me Ohio State on the road. A lot of points should be scored here. It's going to be a 160 type of game, 80 to 87 to 82, 91, 93 to 86. It's going to be very high scoring in my opinion. Ohio State, Oregon, nothing but straight offense. You know what I mean? No defense on either end. Give me the over. Over. 153 is not enough. Over. If I had to pick a money line, give me Ohio State. San Fran, 1-point underdogs. 1-3 on the road straight up. Out of 4 games, they're hitting at a 25% clip. Versus LMU. LMU 7-4 at the crib. And I still got to go with San Fran in this one. LMU, I like them in certain spots, not this spot. Santa Clara to finish the night off. Big road game for them at Gonzaga. Gonzaga 16-1, number 8 in the country, laying 16 against Santa Clara. Last time we seen these two teams face off, it was a beatdown. Santa Clara lost this game by 19 points at their house. Like I said, I like points. Santa Clara could score the best of them. We just took them last game to blow out San Diego. They put up 98. I know what the fuck to expect from them. Portland, they put up 92, allowed 85. You think they can't? You think Gonzaga not putting up 85 if you letting Portland put up 85? You know what I mean? Give me the over. Best play in this one. Don't worry about covering the spread with Gonzaga. Gonzaga's going to win the game. But give me the over, man. Best play in that one. Let's cook up the top 3 picks. Comment your top 3 picks below. Subscribe. Join the Telegram chat. Link is in the description. It's free till March. Let's do it. Cook up the best 3 before we get up out of here. First best play I have to go with on the board. It's a lot of good games here. Give me Middle Tennessee. Knocking them down. They gonna clamp up. Middle Tennessee money line. First play of that one. I'm really liking Montana State, but I'm gonna leave that one as an honorable mention. Really love Illinois minus 22. Honorable mention. Idaho State plus the points. Honorable mention. But like I said, let's go to a real fucking genuine bold lock. Give me West Georgia on the road, man. West Georgia 3-point favorites. Latest spread. So West Georgia. We got West Georgia, Middle Tennessee. Last but not least, I can do my UNC Wilmington boys, but we're gonna pick something even sharper, even better. Let's go ahead and rock out with my boys. Liberty could do it too. Liberty is a good ass honorable mention as well. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Turn up one time. Let's just call a spade a spade. Give me University of Utah Valley to blow out South Utah, Southern Utah. I can't get there with Utah at all. Southern Utah, no. They not covering no spread. Last time we seen these two teams play was 100-60, 40-point win. I got to go with UVU. The Wolverines cover. Instantly, cook it up, lock it in. Let's make money. Join my Telegram chat so you don't miss my max play for the day. This weekend slate, the Saturday slate's crazy. We got 4 max plays for Saturday. You don't want to miss it. Subscribe. I appreciate all the support. See y'all boys tomorrow.